Good morning and welcome procrastinators. Welcome to the Procrastination DIY channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Say that in the beginning. Okay, so today I am going to talk a little bit about the things that I've had to purchase to start the reupholstering process. So I'm going to go over all of the tools. I don't know if I necessarily have any tips for you, but these are the things that I've had to purchase to start the rocking chair project that turned out beautifully. I'm working on my little $2 chair now, so really excited about that. But wanted to throw a quick video in. So here we go. The first thing that I had to buy, read a lot of things, and in that found that yes, there are some hand staple guns. More power to you if you want to use that. I did go ahead and buy the pneumatic staple gun and bought an air compressor. Bought these at local hardware stores, a local big box store actually for this because it was a little cheaper there. From there I have a regulator. A regulator helps you push that material in and get it where you need it to be so it's all smooth. At least that's what I've had to use it for thus far. Very big item that you need here. This is a staple tack remover. I got two different ones. I mostly use this one. I like this one a little better with the little teeth. But you'll find in a lot of chairs that the material or the fabric is stapled down. So you need to get all of those staples, all of the tacks for older chairs out so that you can, of course, redo the chair. So very important item here. I have lots of $2 and $5 scissors, so I decided to actually splurge, spend a good amount of money on this pair of scissors. Haven't used them yet. As you can see, they're still in the box because I got them last night and I was tired when I got home, so I didn't touch anything. So let's see, another item here that I use a lot of is jute webbing. I've been buying this by the yard at the local fabric store, and I'm trying to use the correct words here. Online, this has been much cheaper. So there's an online store that sells these by the yard. Much cheaper to buy it from that store. If you want me to tell you what that is down in the comment section, please leave that and I'll put that information down for you. But this is 50 yards of jute webbing. You also need a stretcher. Stretches the webbing, make it stick tight so that you can stay in that seat that you're putting together or back together. So the stretcher connects to the jute webbing. You stretch it out, you staple it down, you have your jute webbing connected to your chair. Very pointy, so please don't lose the little thing that comes with it. So I'm trying to do this video, so I'm going to leave that alone. I mentioned tacks before. There were a lot of tacks in that 100-year-old rocking chair that I did, so I bought tacks to replace it. I've used the tacks to put the springs back in the chair, so got some number 10 tacks from a local hardware store as well. I also bought some decorative tacks once I got to putting the fabric back on the chair. This is hemp string. As I just spoke about the springs, the hemp string helps you put the strings down and put them to where they should be. So hemp string, that's what that is. Let me see. I have a little hammer here and a mallet. When I was putting the tacks in, these two items were very helpful. Let's see. I have some upholstering needles. This one I also crochet hair, and so this one reminded me of what you use to when you're tying your hair down. Some of y'all may know about these little curved needles. So same needle, really, just a little bit smaller in this particular case. Of course, lots and lots of staples when you're working with the staple gun, so you may need to get a couple of packs of these. So staples. All right, so I recorded this and then realized I hadn't recorded it, so I just said some of these things. So I want to make sure I don't miss anything. What I find $2 chairs, $5 chairs. I don't think I've ever spent more than $10 on a chair at all. And I'm like so excited because hey, you can have a chair for $2, right? No, it's really not $2. First, you have to buy all this stuff. Once you have all this stuff, your biggest expense is fabric. Fabric is expensive, not necessarily burlap. Burlap's a couple of dollars a yard, but you need the burlap as a covering underneath. Along with that, this fabric, and I have several, and if you watch a lot of upholstery videos, people have spools of fabrics behind them, right? So fabric, at least the upholstery fabric that I found on a clearance, can be like $7, $5 a yard, can be upwards of $50 a yard. So that's what I've found has been the most expensive part of this process, is buying fabric. So I again have the burlap that have different fabrics, and muslin, I think is how you say that. I also have batting. I have this batting here, which is holding my lamp shade. I have this batting here. I also have that soft cotton batting that you see people pulling apart. And I bought the soft cotton batting. I couldn't find that well in store, so I did also buy that offline. But this right here I bought at a local fabric store. So the regular cotton, a little bit harder, you can't like really pull on it, fabric. And just for me, because I'm in a tight spot, I just bought some paper to like cover some tables while I'm doing this here, because as I've said before, I'm waiting for my house to be built so I can do this all in a much bigger space. But right now I am living out of boxes, and this is what you get for now. So I hope you like it. I tried my best, or I tried. So one other thing that I'm looking on the floor and seeing is one of the Victorian chairs that I'm doing. The material is not put on with this type of tack, but more these metal tack strips. So I found online, because this is also a little bit of an expense. So I found this in bigger yardages. That's a word. I'm making up words now. So that I can, get my money's worth out of it. So anyway, those are the things that I've had to buy so this far in the process. So hopefully this is helpful to you. Hopefully you're getting ready to start that next great project that I'll probably be watching your video for. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for subscribing to Procrascreation DIY. I look forward to seeing you. My $2 chair is almost finished, so I might have 2 videos out today. If not, hopefully tomorrow. But thank you. Tell your friends, enjoy your DIY projects. You can do this.